Yes, now it is dear Geminis. How are you, Gemini? Hope you are well. I think you are one of the luckiest signs of the month, month of February, because there are like major planet movements which will end up giving you some benefits down the line. I will talk about all these things, and we are also closing a chapter. We are really closing 2025 this month with some of the aspects there, so I want to talk about that too. If you're interested with astrology, so I am activating my channel. So if you like to listen from me the stories of the sky and how they impact you and um, how you can make the most of it. So I'm giving some advices based on astrology as well. If these things are interesting to you, you might consider subscribing my channel. Without further ado, let's talk about the major movements of this month and how this will impact you. The biggest thing I think this month is Saturn is moving to Aries after a long journey in Pisces. So it is 3 years of journey, around 3 years, and now on 14th of February, actually on the Valentine's Day, Saturn is moving to Aries. So this is great news for you because when it was in Pisces, it wasn't the best thing for you. It was very challenging and tiring. It was mainly influencing your career, your reputation in the world. Maybe you worked so hard in the last couple of years to build a career for yourself, to build a name for yourself, and there were delay, frustrations, maybe doing too much but getting little kind of feeling there. Now this is all lifted, so Saturn teach you be resilient and never give up in your career dreams. But now it is moving to your 11th house instead of the like more challenging part of your chart. I think this is great news and worth celebrating. I think this is very good news for you. You might feel much lighter, and the responsibilities related to work might be slowly resolved and shifted, and so you might have more time for your private life going forwards, which is very good news. And Neptune was there too, and the last month also Neptune, after 14 years in Pisces, create a lot of confusion for your career, probably in the last decade, almost more than a decade. And now it also moved, and they are having a 0-degree conjunction in your 11th house. So what does it mean is, going forwards, these two planets will be in your friendship sector. So this is much more supporting aspect to your placements, and it will be, you might meet new friends starting from this month. The exact conjunction is 21st of February, so you might have like a new friendship groups, a new friends, and these people will be from like a creative community. They might be doing something related to art or creativity or helping other people. And also these people might be a little bit more mature than you. You might have friends, they are like either much younger than you or much older than you, around like 7 years age difference, but they have this mature style. So it is like a people who are almost expert in their areas and like more serious tone in their style. But you might have this kind of friends in your life, or you might join or build some associations to helping other people, helping animals, etc. So the people or animals, they are less fortunate, so you might like work on some of those things too in the next coming years. But your career wise, now you might be a little bit free. Also, if your dad or mom had some health problems or some other problems in their life, that might be slowly resolved too by Saturn leaving that part of the chart. That's great news for you. And the second event this month I would like to talk is the full moon in Leo. Again, this is a part of your chart that is very compatible with your own chart. So full moon in Leos might have it happen in your third house, which is also great. This is your siblings, your neighbors, your cousins, so people you talk every day, your environment, I don't know, your city, like, that kind of stuff. And so this your day-to-day acquaintances, so there might be a completion in their life. So maybe your siblings might finish some project in their life, or they might get married, so some big changes in their life. So that might be a celebration, a party to celebrate their their big event. So it might be your siblings, also your cousins might be in that situation. A neighbor might leave your like your neighborhood, so there might be moving somewhere else, so there might be some news around that. So this kind of things might happen. Also, there might be some emotional conversation with someone close to you might happen too. So try to be not to make it like an ego clash with someone, like with this person, like sharing emotions, sharing the love, because there will be so much love in our heart during this time. So these are all positive, but other than that, let's not fall into this ego clash of like you are not right, I am right, you are right. That kind of conversation is not benefiting anyone. This might be something in your agenda too during this time, so to be mindful about that is important. Then for 17 of February we have a eclipses in Aquarius. This is really beneficial for you, like it's a finally the challenging eclipses to your sign is like moving slowly to the place where it's like more beneficial developments for you. So this one, this is in your ninth house. So ninth house, the house of luck, house of like a big luck, support from the gods, and you know whatever you believe. So this time of and this is a solar eclipse, this is a new beginning and it's more positive. So it might be some new beginnings in terms of like something like to increase your happiness, increase your knowledge about a certain subject. You might decided to go back to university or do some higher education on some subject, go deep dive, study astrology, study philosophy or anything like that, like psychology, to increase your happiness. These kind of modalities you might be interested, or any subject in that matter, like to make like more academic career is very supported. So there might be first steps of this if you guys are like already having some thoughts about doing this. So that's a great time to start, and it will be so sudden. So a sudden urge might come to you to study something more deeper. So that is not to this kind of study is not to increase your salary or like more like practical side of this. These are not the skills for the practical side of life. These are the skills more for your soul. You just want to learn more and in a certain subject, so you are just interested and want to be like really going deep on that subject. This is also another thing might happen here is like lots of traveling opportunities will come to your way. These are like more like longer trips to abroad, so that is also, there might be a sudden travel opportunity might come to you because this happened with the eclipse. So this is not just gonna be another travel, it will broaden your horizon, it will increase your knowledge on certain subject, it will change the way you look at things, so really improve that, like the way you look at life. So this is like more like a deep founding impact this travel might have on you, and this travel opportunity might come really suddenly because of the Uranus impact there. The Lord of this eclipse is in Aries, so it is in your 11th house again. So you might do a trip with a friend, or a friend might invite you to visit him or her in another country. So, or you might travel together with a friend. So these are all different opportunities might come up during this time. Nevertheless, these are all good subjects, nice, nothing like emotionally heavy. So I think this will be a beneficial eclipse for you. And other than eclipse, we also have Mercury retrograde this month. This Mercury retrograde is the one, I told you we are closing the 2025. So this Mercury retrograde is going to the places where we got the eclipses in last year in March and September, and especially the eclipse happened in September 7th. If you had any stories around that time, it might be something related to family, or career-wise, if there were some crisis, if you lost your job or something happened with your family, or related to your home. So this, maybe you try to sell your house, you couldn't, or you try to buy a house, the last minute you missed the opportunity, anything like that. Think about last September. These points are triggered again, and this time with the help of Venus and Saturn left this side of the chart. So any delays or the outcome you hope for didn't happen, especially in your career, they might come back now, and this time you can get a positive answer and a reward, which is a delay reward. But because Saturn was there, so Saturn wants you to work a couple of more months before you accept this reward. So some of you might get some promotion news, selling, buying property. If there were delay, that might be happening this time of the year now. And so we are resolving that eclipse event. So stories, there will have a second chapter here, and this chapter will end up well for you, and you are totally closing that eclipse cycle with a good news, hopefully, because Venus is here. Definitely give you, if you change a job, that will be a good payment. The benefit might come from a woman, like a woman manager might decide to promote you, or if you buy or sell a house, so there is a financial benefits there, so it will be lucrative. Also, any problems with family, now you can make peace and get together and iron the issues here. So it's really good good events in terms of your career or emotional life, family life. There might be some good closures and solving the problems for good this time. And so revisiting the problems that happened in September might be also on the cards for you. But it's a great month. You see, you are solving the problems, you know, still hanging from the last year. You got a good eclipse, a chance to travel or learning something new. And also Saturn is leaving your career sector, which is great news. So there is no pressure, so much work pressure for you going forward. I think it's going to be a great year for you, and you might feel that this year is really starting now. And wish you all the best, and we speak later again. If you liked the video, please don't forget to thumbs up, and please consider subscribing my channel if you're interested. But if you want something more about like more one-to-one consultation for you to go deep dive specific to your chart consultation, I'm also putting my contact details down there. You can benefit from that too. Have a lovely month.